these so-called hieroglyphics, very powerful. We're just going through a brief understanding of it. Figure number one. Figure number one is the black things, right?
Oh, no.
But what if figure number one was black?
It's not black.
If it was, like us.
Speculations in the windows, it ain't black.
That's right. No, wait a minute. What if figure number one was white?
That would be supposition.
But it's expressly true, exactamente, that figure number one in Espanol is rojo.
Yes.
Exactamente. Sí, señor?
Sí.
Okay, what? It's red. Why is it red?
Is it spilling the blood, maybe?
Anybody else?
Blood top.
Anybody else? There is a tree in Morocco that when our country began to make paper money, it only came from that tree. That tree also produced a berry, a red berry that they used to dye this felt. Now, check it out. Everything I'm sharing with you, you can check it out for yourself. Now, why is this called figure number one? Anybody? Captain?
It's representative of the people.
Good. You worked that out, didn't you?
What do you say?
Boy. All right. Y'all can hear him?
No.
He says for y'all, him to know and y'all to find out.
It's representative of the people.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
The will of Allah.
Good. Good. But we do know, and this is something that's not debated. We do know that figure number one is a red fez.
That's right.
We know that. It's right here. So you have a choice to wear something else if you follow the mere ideas of man. But if you follow the Prophet Noble Ali, that is what you wear. I didn't say it. It's right here. Figure number one. And we all know that when you graduate from high school or any kind of school, you get a cap and gown.
That's right.
And cap and gown is what? It's square. A square and a circle is how many degrees?
360.
360 is the same thing. And even when you get the cap, they put right what on top of the cap? A tassel. So if a group of a fraternal group call themselves Shriners, they mimic us. And they have a tassel, but it's what? Tied down. Anybody know, speaking of that, where the shrine come from? 1660 is the year.
Yep.
Who said yeah? Yeah? And what country did it come out of? I'll answer that for you. Arabia. Some Europeans went, it's free. Ezra Publishing Books has a book called The Ancient Order of the Arabic Mystic Shrine. It's a little bitty book like this. And it's this tall. And all the rituals are in there. And the rituals my interpretation is, it's a ritual for somebody who was kicked out and they want to get back in. And their greeting is salam. The secret word to the shrine is Mecca.
That's right.
I'm not a shriner. We are Mason's masters and Shriners grandmasters. They can only go so far when they talk to you if you're talking more science. Islam?
Islam.
We're getting more of that. We'll have more of that later on. Break it down.
Did you say that the tree that the berries grow off of is used for money?
Not now. When they began, it was. Not now. This pyramid is called what? Carter Bay. Work on Carter Bay.
Islam, the pyramid of Giza.
Is he right, Russell?
I don't know.
So much. Yes. It's called the House of Eternity, and it's the Pyramid of Giza. What makes this pyramid the House of Eternity? What makes a pyramid? Go ahead.
Because it's obvious, it's still it's the only 7 wonders of the world, the physical world, is still standing according to the Europeans. They have stand the test of time. They don't really know the age of it. They don't even know who built it, so it's a symbol of time and a measurement.
Okay, that's what I mean, what's in the center of the pyramid? Who said the chamber?
I would say it's the House of Eternity because that is where pharaohs went to become deified. And the capstone has the use for the soul and the sunlight guarding stars of Orion and the way the pyramids were.
She's so knowledgeable. Very good, sister, very good. So if you make a makeshift pyramid and put a piece of fruit under there, it lasts how long? Sure. It lasts a long time. There are a lot of makeshift pyramids. You know, like you sit on the table. So we have a brother in Chicago, the one who gave the CBD thing yesterday. He made a pyramid in his apartment. And he put his crystals under there to charge them up. And he put fruit under there. For days it didn't get bad, it was just there. Like forever, fresh. Okay. The camel.
House of Endurance.
There you go.
I would say.
What's the endurance?
The camel can trace across the desert for months at a time without eating food or water.
That's right. Why? Physiologically speaking.
Because of the humps.
What's in the
fat and
humps?
water inside them.
Fat. Who said fat?
Fat.
He's right. So is he fat? Yes. Fat.
You can't resist.
So, let me ask Wild Hill. Is there a difference in camels? And if so, what kind of camel is this with 2 humps of fat on his back? Who said back trend? Who said that? You said that? Is he right?
Yes.
So what other camel do we have? Single called what? With a D.
Dromedary.
Who said dromedary? All right, he's right. Dromedary. You find the dromedary camel in what part of the world? Arabia. That's right. You find the bacterian camel in what part of the world? Over there. Who? America. Is that right? He's right. Abraham Lincoln had the last of them killed. The native land for the 2-hump camel is right here. Right here. North America. North America.
Is it because of the vibe? How did it get from here to where it is?
Oh.
It started here.
How did they kill him?
Okay.
I read it on it. It started here. Camels come from here, and they branch out to.
So what is here? Name the land for here.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What you said?
USA.
No. According to the prophet, what is here that this 2-hump camel is found here? Who said Northwest of Mexico? You're right. Ding, ding, ding. You're right. This is. That's why it's here. Because this has always been our land. This is all. The only thing that divides us from our land over there is what?
Atlantic.
Water. the Great Atlantic Ocean. When Atlantis was here, the earthquake came, it split us. The only thing different is that we now on this side, and our brothers and sisters on the other side. It's the same people, the same land. Carter Bey was talking about the river Niger and the river Nile when he gave his Quran class. He's right. When I was in Nigeria, and we drove across the bridge of the river Niger, that river, if you've never seen it, it looked just like a highway. I mean, it's straight. If you look at the Mississippi River, it looked exactly the same.
It's long.
Exactly the same.
It's long.
It does. It looked exactly the same. In fact, our car broke down on the bridge. I was riding there. And this is a long bridge that goes from one side of Nigeria to the other side of Nigeria. It's the same man. See, it's things like this that help us to connect the dots about who Noble Drawley is and what the information he really brought to us is so powerful. And it should make, if you've been standing like this, it should make you stand like this now. It should make you walk in places like this. Now, what is this house called, Grand Bay? Yes. Yep. Anybody else? Who? 2 times.
How's the belly?
It's his house, baby. The house of ours. Now, you put it down.
That's the only one I do.
Oh, I didn't bring the other child. I bought 2 of the same charters. I wanted 3-yard charters signed by Millie Hill. Thank you, brother. Our charter, here, let me give you some history. Some of you already know. When the prophet changed the corporate name to Moorish Science Temple of America, that's one of the instructions he gave Millie Hill when he called him into his chambers and spoke to him through his mighty Godhead. This was in July. When the prophet passed, July 20th, 1929, before he passed, he told Millie Hill to go around to all of the 15 temples and correct the chart. So Millie Hill and someone to type up Moorish Science Temple of America, and he pasted it over here, because the artwork is still the same. And then the insect, wherever it says Moorish Holy Temple of Science, he had it typed Moorish Science Temple of America. There's always pasted here. So the only real charters that's out there that are authentic are the ones that have the paste over here and signed by Millie Hill in red in the year September 15th to the 20th, 1929, which was the next convention of 1928. That's another reason why we know the conventions are in September and not October. Islam.